Once again for dropping by the channel. If you like the content, if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe, share the video if you enjoyed it, if you felt it was useful. I also have an Instagram page below, links in the description. Go and give that a follow if you like. Now let's get into this. So there's not been much in the news in terms of boxing news anyway. You know, the main news we've been getting is cancellations of fights. That's mainly been what we've been getting. Cancellations of fights, postponements of fights. And because of that, it means that things such as this Tyson Fury, you know, bribery allegation with that farmer saying that, you know, he was bribed from Team Fury but he never got the money. Things like that are now starting to make headlines, whereas, you know, realistically, if this was going on and we had fights coming up and we had other fight news coming, you know, Canelo announcements, you know, Billy Joe announcements, stuff like that, this probably be on the back page. Probably wouldn't even be, you know, thought of. But because we just don't have the news in boxing or indeed most sports, it's being given a lot of, you know, time. And WBC president Mauricio Sulaiman, who's had his say, he gave an interview with a website called Pug Boxing. So PUG Boxing. He said, "What credibility can someone who allegedly received money to lie have now? This seems to be a shakedown. Unless there's a formal case put forward, I don't see this matter going forward other than it being fake news." That's what he says. I don't see it other than being fake news. So Mauricio Sulaiman there straight away jumping to Tyson Fury's defense. Now, it's not the first time he's jumped through a champion's, was he Canelo champion at the time? But it's not the first time he's jumped through a fighter in the WBC program's defense. Because when Canelo failed his drug test for that tainted meat, he was straight away jumping to his defenses and saying, no, Canelo, you know, 100%, no problems, clearly tainted meat. With Tyson Fury, he's saying similar things, that it's, you know, it's fake news, it's this, that, and the other. And Frank Warren gave an interview. Well, I seen the interview actually on Sky Sports, and they were only just quoting what he said. They didn't show the actual interview. And he was saying words to the effect of, they've known about this since, I think, October 2019 was when the farmer started, you know, making these allegations, saying that, you know, he was going to go to UCAD and things like that. Obviously, he didn't go to UCAD straight away. He went to the papers instead. And I do believe, I think I've seen it somewhere. I'm actually going to Google it. But I do believe I've seen that UCAD are investigating this matter. And if it happens, if Fury's found guilty of any wrongdoings, he could face, here we go. Now, it's the Sun who are reporting this, so, you know, make it out what you will. It says Tyson Fury faced an 8-year ban as UCAD investigation into farmer's drug cover-up, which boxer claims boxers deny, basically. Yeah, it's the Sun, so, you know, how credible. But yeah, they're saying that. So basically, if UCAD decide to investigate, at the end of the day, I think Tyson Fury is pretty much, I'm not going to say he's in the clear, but I wouldn't be surprised if this goes away after a little while. At the end of the day, you have a guy coming out when Tyson Fury is at the height of his fame, making the most of his money, you know, saying basically that, you know, he didn't get the money and he wants, you know, this, that, and the other. So, you know, I don't know how credible his claims are or his sources are. You know, Frank Warren has said they were contacted, you know, as far back as last October. So, you know, this has been something that they've probably known about for a while. You know, we'll just see where this goes. Like I said, if there's no coronavirus and we had boxing news coming at us, you know, every other day, it'd probably be on the back page. Probably no one would be even covering this, to be honest with you. But, you know, we've just so little news coming in lately with regards to boxing. The only news we have is bad news in terms of postponing fights, you know, cards getting cancelled, this, that, and the other. So, you know, that is what that is. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of this situation? What do you think is going to happen with this situation? Let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, of course, if you are new. And as always, I will talk to you